Long time no see, YouTube. Well, for about time I finally give you guys another update on the reef. Picked up a bunch of frags this weekend. Everything else has been growing out. I've actually fragged the Blastomusa. Hooked one of my buddies up with that, who hooked me up with the gorilla nipples here. Of course, the whites are up pretty high right now, so I can't quite make out the colors on them, but it has a purplish ring around a green center. Purplish pink, hence the nipple. As for what I picked up yesterday, the Octospawn, the green bicolor and toxic Calistrea, the trumpet corals. I picked up the blue Calistrea a couple of weeks ago at one of the LFS, where I also picked up this itty bitty little hammer. As you can see, the Fabias have been moved over here. A little bit of red slime algae there I gotta take care of. I'm gonna suck that out. Move them over here, and the barnacle skeletons I put in the back instead of over here. Clean up a little more sand bed space. You can see the orange swizzle chalice is encrusting nicely. The green trumpet, or green teacup protopallies are still doing their thing up there. Can't really quite see it, but there's the rainbow nem back there. That's all. My nems are still doing great. The rose that decided to move here, still doing good. Clown enjoying its spot in the star polyps. Grade A acan that I got yesterday is doing great. Looks really hungry even though it just ate. That is part of the Blastos that are fragged. That is going to be my new mother colony for future frags, with the other portion still on the rock there. The rest of the Zoas, the Tropic Ice, Fire and Ice, Ring of Fire, and Rastas is doing great. I picked up a frag of Bam Bams. It's Toxic Green. That is Lunar Eclipse. And then there is Tubbs Blue and some more of the Toxics. That acan's doing great. Just had a chunk of I said earlier, it's a chunk of fish that it managed to catch that was blowing around. The sunbeams and gobstoppers back there are doing great. They're filling in nicely. Purple tip frog spawn is doing great. I got a jerk. Just trying to clean the coral line off the glass today, and he insists that if my hand is in the tank, he must bite me repeatedly until it's out of the tank. Got some watermelon zoas that I picked up with the rest of those frags yesterday. It was just 5-hour round trip. The green bubble tip nem. Usually there's a lot more fold on that, but it's been getting annoyed by the cleaner shrimp today. Got the Midnight Moon doing great. That rainbow nem back there doing great. I also picked up a Tetraphilia. It's the same essentially the same as a sun coral, except it isn't completely nocturnal. Well, it looks like the dusk light cycle is starting, and I got some pulsing xenia yesterday. That is always fun to watch. And then the accordion mushroom is doing great. For being supposedly a relatively hard mushroom to have, the Humidorcordia, it's growing great in my tank so far. I also picked up, if the camera wants to pick this up, some Jason Fox Orange Violet Montipora, which the camera doesn't really want to pick up thanks to all these micro bubbles that just got injected because I just topped off the tank, and when I did I got a bubble into the return pump. And then there's the rainbow bubble tip back there. Yes, I have 5 M's. Hopefully as the blue comes in here a little better, start seeing a little more of the colors. Of course, eventually it's going to get to the point where the camera doesn't want to pick it up at all, and everything gets distorted. But other than that, everything is doing awesome. My leather finally deciding to open up a little more again. I went dormant for a couple of months and skinned over. Now it's all cleaned up. Duncan's still doing great. Doesn't open up a ton, but still growing. Actually pooping right now, so that's awesomely attractive. But there is a relatively quick update on the reef. Currently I don't plan on getting any more fish until I get a quarantine tank set up. I want to get, thinking of bicolor blenny. But I don't know. May possibly move the reef into my 100-gallon, or think about doing a big tank build here over the course of the winter. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as I go. Later.